All right, I'm back. Yeah, I had to work a 12-hour shift today almost, and so it's already 10:30 at night before I even get to start. So we're gonna pick off where we left off last night. Looking at the logs, it wants me to create power modules to run, or I need to create power modules, so I need to go find some salvage data to use at the construction research unit to buy blueprints. So we're going to run off and try and find some salvage data and maybe a trade post if we're lucky. So here we go. I already know that there's no buried technology modules right here around my base, so we'll just head up a little bit, check out a different area. There are some very, very tall peaks out here. Looking to see if there's any starships running around. So I'd really like to find a trade post, but if we don't find one, that's okay too. I know there's one out here somewhere. Looking for a less mountainous region to try and find my technology modules, the buried technology. And it looks like we've got a nice long valley here. So yeah, I think we'll pop down in here and see what we can find. So looks like a good spot as any to land. There we go. It looks like the sun might be getting ready to come up soon, so that's cool too. Alright. So our base is over there, about 11 minutes away if we go on foot. Look and see what we have here. We got copper, dioxide, and more copper. And with the new update, you can see the things that are farther away are faded out. So this one's kind of dim, it's 734 units away. This one's bright, it's only 335 units away. And this one's real dim, it's 1,000 units away. So that's a cool little thing that came out in the update today. There's a buried cache, we might as well go see what's in there. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's one right there. So we'll go run over across the hill there. Now we don't want to fly into a rock. That would give me a headache. Yeah, looks like we're going to be on the edge of a cliff, and that's kind of scary for permadeath. Worst that'll happen is I'll slide down. Try not to go too fast and see if we can't squeak around the corner here. There we go, all's good. And there's one of them dinosaurs down there, so I'm not sure if he's gonna try eating me or not. It is a meat-eating dinosaur. That one, he likes to eat old bones. And yeah, I'm 56 years old. I'll tell you, after that long shift today, my bones are feeling pretty old. Sometimes when you're on a planet, the meat-eating dinosaurs do not attack you. Sometimes they do attack you. He sure is colorful. Looks kind of like a parrot dinosaur. But he doesn't look like he's got any ideas about eating me for dinner, so I'm cool with that. Now, where's that thing at? Oh, I was just about standing on it. So we'll got our mining tool. Blast us a hole to it. There we go. And I'll bet you we'll still get two. Yep. Alright, it's nice to know that the dinosaur that likes eating old bones isn't going to have me for dinner. So, there's another one. There's closer. Well, that's cool the way things are grayed out when they're farther away. Now there's a damaged machinery. There's always one near damaged machinery, and it's heading back towards the ship. So I'll go to this one, and we'll come back to the other one. Go ahead and grab the sodium. Not sure if I'm far enough away from that sentinel or not, but yeah, that works. The condensed carbon and sodium nitrate. Yeah, it looks like my batteries are empty again. Whoa, Nelly! Get back here. That could have been a bad thing. Let's get some batteries in here. Yeah. Air tank. Yeah, put that in. Alright, where's that silly thing at? It's way over there. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, I did not want to take too big of a jump over that hill. That could have wound up real bad. Alright, that's not so bad. There it is. Alright. And once again we get to this planet's becoming predictable. There's a salvage container. We're not going to go after that right now. There's an unknown building. Another salvage container. Well, let's fall in the hole. So check out this building. There might be a piece of broken machinery nearby. See, I just don't take kindly to that crap. That hurt my dude. Alright, looks like we got some kind of a shelter up here. So we should be able to snag some nanites, and if we're lucky, there'll be some buried technology here. Now we've got a save post, but there is no stuff that we can pick up here. Alright. Navigation data, 10 nanites. Sun's coming up good. Let's see what else we have here. Now here's a stock checker. You always want to get your free money. Oh, that was well worth it. Look at that, almost 2,000 credits for just walking in the door. We'll let our cold protection charge back up. Now we're going back out. And we'll grab some more nanites. No navigation data is in the buildings on this planet. Alright, let's see if there's a salvage data laying around. Nope. Buried technology, 249, 323. And that's good. Okay, so protection's fallen already. I guess I should charge my batteries here too. Alright, so where was we headed? 249. Just taking a look around. There might be something interesting. You never know. Yeah, I've already scanned that critter. So, we're going to get our buried technology modules and see if we can't upgrade our base with some power. There's a salvage container and there's a buried technology on the way to it, so why not? Now, when you're playing permadeath and you're just starting the game, you do that jump with your jetpack like that. Yeah, you know the story. He's got to die. Make sure that you keep holding down your buttons after you land. As long as you're not heading into a rock or a cliff, keeping your body twisted like that seems to keep it from hurting you. So this thing's up here on the side of this hill. So let's blast the side of the hill off. It's just one. Alrighty. And again we get a big whopping 2. There's another building there. That's 304. That's 500. So we'll go see what's in the salvage module, or yeah, salvage container. I don't see any other buried technologies here. So we'll head on up this way. Well, it looks like that place is right up the valley, so we'll go ahead and slide down. Now, if you don't go too fast and go doing something stupid like hitting your jetpack, you can get down these things real easy. Whoa, look at all that sodium over there. Alright, let's unbury this guy. That's one of the smaller units. Well, now it's time to start shooting without letting them kill you. I don't like the way they've updated the bolt catcher to where it does this free shot garbage and you gotta keep pushing the trigger. And when you kill these guys, make sure you get your barrels, because like, those have either pucnium or ammunition for your weapon. So let's go ahead and get our salvage container item. Well, generally you're going to get a sentinel with that too, but we didn't this time. So we got 209,000 units out of that one. Let's see, we need to go ahead and fill our tanks and batteries. Alright. Yeah, he's got to go. Alright, so where's that building at? Right up there. I kind of want to go get that sodium, but I'm running out of room in my backpack. I'll grab that since it's right there. Now let's see what kind of building we find here. And welcome to nowhere. No building, just a little post in the middle of nowhere. We'll save. Get our 10 nanites. Okay. Might as well check the chests. Wow, there's a big ship come right down over my head. That's a cool scene there. Alright, we got a couple more containers to check out. The hydrogen jelly. I don't remember what I got out of the first one. Did I really just get 2 dehydrogen jellies out of that? Nope. So, I think one of them was that Starship launch fuel. That wasn't there. We're going to have to fill up our multi-tool and get rid of the silicate powder.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. Now we've got 5 empty slots in our Starship, and the launch thrusters are filled up, so when we stop having room in the backpack, then I can call my ship over and put some things in there. Well, there's damaged machinery right there. There'll be a salvage technology with it, buried technology. They're around all of these, so you get your nanites for fixing this thing, and then just look around and where's it at? Did they change something in the update? There's always one here. There it is. See, and I'm not even scanning it, and it shows up blue. I just wasn't looking in the right direction. Alright. So there's another 2. That's got us up to 10. And where do we want to head now? We kind of went out of our little big valley that I was so happy to find, where I didn't have to do all the mountain climbing crap. And here I am up on the mountains. Come on, dude. Grab some sodium, it's free. I don't think I need it, but you know. Free is good. Right. Really? It's full. So, we'll take a look out this way. Alright. Guess we're going to slide down the mountain. Looks like we'll be calling our spaceship before long. There's a couple of ships. Okay, I'll throw some gel in there.
Technology recharge.
Now we're in another new area. There's this buried technology. I've been there.
Thermal protection falling.
A lot of battery replacing until you get those S-class modules. Well, that's a little bit of a hole. There's nothing around it. Bummer. Alright. Well, I'm in a new area, so somewhere in this new area there should be some sort of a building. Every region has its own buildings. Alright, now before I get that buried technology out of there, I'm going to call the ship over and transfer some stuff out of the backpack. Alright, we'll put Pugnam in there for sure. We've got an awful lot of carbon. We don't need to carry the condensed carbon right now. See how many spots we have left. A couple more. Alright, let's put this launch fuel in there. That salt's worth a lot of money, but I don't think it's worth hanging on to right now. Alright, that should get us down the road a little bit farther. Alright, so let's see what we have here. I'm guessing 2. We're on a roll with this planet. It's like a broken record. There's another one right there. But sometimes it's just ancient data structure. Well, I'll be headed there next. Where's them ships I just saw the shadow for? Oh well. Actually, I don't know. The data structure's right there. It's closer. The data structures, they've got navigation data, but you can also find drop pod coordinates. And those can be pretty valuable. There we go. Well, there's got quite a few of them. You gotta kind of watch out for these guys, because for some unknown reason, they don't like you collecting the data structure stuff. There's a couple of buried technologies down in that valley. Maybe that's that building that we were at. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for that stupid sentinel to take off around the corner. Otherwise, he's going to come after me. There he goes. Navigation data. Navigation data. Navigation data. And another one. And another one. Well, that one didn't say anything. And another navigation data. So, no drop pod coordinates in there. That's 330 units away. Where's the other one I saw down there? Dang it. I know I saw more than one down in that valley.
Thermal protection falling.
There it is. Alright, let's see how bad this cliff is. Yeah, it's a little rocky. We'll make it. He ain't gonna make it. And charge batteries.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Might as well
Technology
fill that
recharge.
up too. Okay. Now let's see if the dinosaur with the lights on him is gonna eat us. He eats all the bones too. I really want to know. He's pretty cool looking. I think the other one was just a little bit sharper. But that was cool looking. And it's really cool looking when they ain't trying to eat you for dinner. Alright, let's get our 2 modules. It's really nice when you have a chance to get 4, but not on this planet, I guess. So there's one 329 and 117. Alright, a bunch of meteors. We got us a bona fide meteor shower. Well, that's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm liking all these new updates. Alright, come on, give me my modules. 2 of them. What's that? Oh, okay. It's one of them plants that makes your jetpack go zoom. Because it was so late, I had to answer my wife. Alright, now dang it. Where is that other module? There it is. Alright, so we'll head on up. It'd be nice if the damaged machinery was on the way to the module. Oops. Stop going down the hill. Well, goodbye. Alright, where's that silly thing at? Well, it makes it really hard to see this stuff when you're looking for white targets in the snow. And here we go. I'm gonna fall over when I find one that has more than 2 freaking salvage units in it. 288, 213. Alright, where's our 288, 213, 288, 213. Guess we're going down in the valley. It'll be the story of my life. Oh no, guess what we're not doing? Ain't no freaking way I'm going down that. I don't see a way around it. No. Sometimes you just gotta know when to say when. Alright, now we're not over that hole. Whoa, yes we are. So I got good traction shoes on evidently, because well, that was about freaking rude. They almost ran me down.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, we're getting closer. So you gotta be careful. You don't know where there's gonna be a hole at. Where did it go? I passed it right up. Alright. Got another 2. Alright, let's see how far that is. 270 units. Alright, there's nothing around here. So, I'm going to call my ship over right after I shoot that dang oxygen plant. Because the best one of them is a dead one of them. Alright, let's get our ship here. Alright, so I've got salvage data. I've got 20 of them, so that's cool. I'm going to use one of my drop pod coordinate. I guess they can't pick up just one at a time now. So I'm going to use one by pressing. Oh, no. I can't do that until I can... Oh man, see, I played this so long I forgot. You have to get the blueprint to build the device to use those modules. That was a stupid thing to forget. Alright, so we're just going to hop up, take a quick little jaunt around, take a look around and see what's here.
Technology recharge.
a quick look, see if we can find anything worth finding. A couple of scans. There's a nice big valley down there. I always slow way down when I'm running the scans. It lets things load in. It doesn't always pick up what's in front of you. Here's a good example of that. What do we have here? A manufacturing facility. It's got a bunch of sentinels around it. I see at least 2. There's only 2 sentinels. I might get gutsy and go for it. All we have to do is blow the front doors open. And that can be done with your ship. Alright, the door is open. Now we land and get in there as quick as we can. They will not shoot you once you're inside. First thing you want to do is save. And then run inside. That way, if you fail to answer the puzzle correctly, you can reload your save. And there we go, we're safe now. Okay, so we want to see what the puzzle is. Alarms blare, sounding out against my intrusion. The facility is remotely operated and no one responds to the klaxon's call. The terminal indicates the facility was undertaking a specialized piece of research. Well, those are some words that I just don't know what they are. I have not learned enough of the language to get these yet. The terminal appears to be asking for a manual confirmation of its experiment. Let's insert carbon. I insert some carbon from the exosuit. There's a pause and then a rumble. Fire belches from the hopper, smoke seeps from the terminal keyboard, the entire system shuts down. So that was the wrong answer. Okay, so when you do that, we're just gonna hit escape and reload manual save. And that'll put us right back out by the save post at the outside of the building. Sometimes it takes it a couple of seconds. Alright. Sentinels are at ease. Alright, let's try another answer. If I could read that Korvax language there, I'd know what it's saying. But I sure don't. Let's continue the experiment. There's a pause and a rumble, fire belches from the hopper, smoke from the terminal. Yeah. Wrong answer again. So, reload, and third time's a charm, right? I mean, we already screwed it up once, and there's only 3 answers, so there you go. Alright, let's run in there and act like we know what we're doing this time. We'll go to the other side of the terminal. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. And we'll end the experiment. A small amount of ashes ejected from a nearby hopper. Machinery hums as it reconfigures itself for standard research operations. Normal operations have resumed and I have access to the facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. So I can extract nanites, create multi-tool expansion slot, or learn a new recipe. This is when you want to learn the recipe. Alright, so we can get any of these items. Let's see what we have here. The Atlas Pass V1 is a real good one to get. Let's see what else we have. Acid, I don't want that. So it's not any building items. I think we'll go ahead and it's a real toss-up between the solar mirror, because I'm not sure what we do with this yet. I think I'll go for the Atlas Pass so we can empty those barrels as we come to them. Alright, so copper and a microprocessor, and we can build an Atlas Pass V1. Now, the bad thing about that is you have to put that into your backpack, so it takes up a slot. Now, I can choose something else. I could make my own microprocessors, and that's what I need for this. And we need the microprocessor again for the V2 pass, but we need cadmium, which we don't have in this system. So we're going to go ahead and do the microprocessor, and then we'll be able to build that Atlas Pass. The Atlas Pass will get you a lot of different things. Alright, let's go ahead and collect our navigation data. Well, it gave us nanites instead. We'll extract these nanites. Well, Korvac's point of interest, rank 2 of 9. Okay. Well, that's a good amount. So we got that plus what we got off the little cube. Let's see what we have in here. Some sodium. And that's about it. Now, a lot of these buildings will have doors that are locked, and you have to have those Atlas V1, V2, or V3 passes with you in order to get into them. So that's why it's important for that, along with when you find those barrels laying on the ground, you'll have the Atlas Pass, and you'll be able to open them up. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick scan, see what we have around. Doesn't look like anything major. Alright, so there's another rock I haven't scanned. So I'll take those 200 points. Alright, let's hop back up in the air and see what we can find. That was a good little find. Took me a couple of tries, but got me a couple of new recipes. Across one of the drop pods. Drop pods is where you can upgrade your backpack just by fixing a couple of components in the drop pods. There's a building. Let's go check it out. And that is a beacon, which will lead us to a minor settlement. Watch it be the one right by the house. It's just my luck. Alright, there's them barrels that you can open with the Atlas V1 pass. So, we don't have it, so it's going to tell us to bugger off. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit the waypoint. And it comes back down. There's a minor settlement somewhere. And that is not the one that's next to our house. That's 8 hours, and that's 18 minutes. Alright, so we have another one. Well, I kind of did a nosedive in the dirt. Must be softer than it looks. My feet are making dust when I walk. It'd be nice to spot something cool. There's a data structure. It's up that hill. We're just going to take another flight. So I'm not going to be on here long tonight. It's been a very long day. You'd think in some of these nice little valleys like this, you'd find some drop pods just sitting around, like right in front of me. There you go. I can increase the size of my backpack dang near for free. Takes an antimatter, some cobalt, and sodium nitrate, I believe. Depends. These might be different on this planet. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save our position here. Alright. So, when you're saving your position and all that, if you go up here to P, and then, not milestones, discoveries, you see I've found 6 different places that are shown. That'll be uploaded. I've found 3 minerals, so I've been kind of lazy there. I've found all 6 animals, and you get extra points when you find all the animals. I'll get 300 extra nanites when I upload this stuff. So what we're going to do now is go back, and I'm going to upload all. If I press the F button instead of the E button, I get the 244 nanites, but I also get those extra 300, supposedly. It didn't give them to me. I feel ripped off. Well, yeah, it did, because I'm up to 1200 now. Go ahead and fill up our launch cluster. And we can go right inside here. And click on that. And it's going to want sodium nitrate and oxygen, ionized cobalt, and antimatter. So we'll see what we can put together here. Uh-oh, I don't even have a recipe for antimatter. So, what do they say? SOL? I'm sure there's none here. The hydrogen jelly. Big whoopee-doo. Just carbon. Projectile ammunition. Alright, so basically when you have the recipes, you just come in here and you can make your antimatter and get that. Your ionized cobalt, and you just go down into one of the caves, get some cobalt, throw it in a refiner, and you're done. And then just sodium nitrate and oxygen. I mean, pretty simple. And you get a free slot in your backpack. However, it's not meant to be right now, I guess. I'm looking around to see if there's anything else of interest in this valley. I can't mark it because I don't have a save beacon recipe yet. Hopefully when I get back to the house I can throw in the data modules. I could probably buy antimatter at one of the minor settlements, but the problem is I can't mark that spot, so finding it would be like hunting a needle in a haystack, which is basically what I was doing when I found it. I was just flying along and there it was. Alright. So, I haven't seen any ships in a while, so I'm going to hop up and hop back down. Get a building. Nope. spaceship again. Because one way to get antimatter is breaking down the extra components in your crashed spaceships. Emergency cartography data. Let's see if it finds anything. I've already found one ship on this planet. Just in the abandoned building. That's not where I want to go. But until I go there, it won't show me anything else, so we'll go there and collect the nanites. It's not going to take 5 hours to get there. Oh, really? I think that's it there. Yes. So we hit the pulse engine, flip around to that side of the planet. I'm getting real anxious about finding a big old fighter I can set my goals to purchase. Oh, it's going to be down this little valley. We'll land over here. By the save hole. And there's a damaged machinery. We can collect some nanites here. Sometimes it gives you other things like suit modules and stuff, or ship modules. Most of the time it's nanites though. Alright. We have to empty these out. Might be some antimatter in one of them. It's a Keck relic. Two Keck relics. So that's worth a little bit of money. You also use those things to find your portals. Let's see what we get out of this one. $32 nanites, not bad. Let's see what's in here. There's a stock checker, but does it work? Sometimes these will and sometimes they won't. Oh, there we go. Just got to get in the right spot. Free money. Alright, now I'll run back here and collect a couple of hundred nanites or so. You have to interact with the corrupted terminal and remove the residue or slime, whichever's there. I just push the center mouse button and throw it away. Alright. And I'm not going to go through reading all this stuff out loud. I'm tired, my eyes hurt. All I want to do is get to the part where I get my stuff. Alright, analyze the log data. Discover something deep inside the traveler's log. Something that'll aid me on my journey. Nanites. 133. Alright. Now, we've been to the abandoned building, so now it should clear off my head when I leave here. Let's see if it will allow me to actually find an abandoned ship. Another abandoned building. Okay, so we're not going to play that game. We're going to hop back in our ship. Put some launch fuel in.
Technology
And
recharged.
up and away. There's another building. I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to actually head towards the base. Just got to find it. There it is. Head back up into space. Let's see how much tritium we have. Not much. Oh, I don't want to launch thruster. Pulse engines, they're full. Okay. So now, aim towards our base. Oh yeah, see now I've got the dot showing up on my screen for the space station. So once you get far enough on your base, it'll pop up and you can find the space station. I'm more than likely by antimatter there, but that's not a concern right now. I would love to drop that free backpack upgrade for just a little bit of work, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna get down here and see what kind of recipes I can get. I need to build some power units for my base. Really cool being right beside a trade post or a minor settlement because you don't have to use launch fuel when you take off. So I'll fill this up and it'll be full when I get back in it, or when I leave. Let's see here. Just checking. Okay, they do not sell antimatter there. Looks like the same weapon. It is. And he may or may not sell antimatter. Nope. Alright, so we'll do this again and see what kind of blueprints he has that I might not have got yet. I'm going to hold off on the thermal protection layer because that's just a C class. But the shield lattice, that's a hazard protection upgrade, which keeps you alive longer. Alright. Where is that? Oh, I wanted to see what it's going to take to set that up. Okay, so we'll run back over here to our base. And we'll turn in some blueprints. Buildable technology. We need power units. And a save beacon. With a save beacon, I could have marked that drop pod. Alright, so I'm definitely getting a save beacon. And we need electrical wiring. And we're going to need batteries. And solar panels. And the signal booster is what we're going to use those drop pod locators that I bought. And that's what I needed the recipe for when I started to use the drop pod coordinate data, and I thought to myself, well, that's stupid because I spent all that money on them and didn't have the signal booster to scan for them. But now we can build one. And I don't need this hazard protection unit. That just, you put it in there, you can come in from outside and push the button and it charges your stuff up, but that's kind of pointless because when you go inside, you get charged up anyways. Let's see what else we can get. We still have 6 salvage datas. Let's see. Really like some stairs.
Item received.
We have 5 more. There we go.
Item received.
Don't care about the wooden triangles. Let's see. We could get some more roof components, small doors.
Item received.
Another super small door.
Item received.
There we go. That's all of our salvage data. Alright, let's see, as soon as it gets done throwing all those blueprints in me. Now we can check the base computer. It's got nothing else to say to us yet. So, it wants us to construct a biofuel reactor, which is by far the most inefficient piece of junk ever developed for this game. But, let's see what we need to do. Guess I should hit the Z menu. Go to Power and Industry. Power, biofuel reactor. We need a metal plating. So we will create a metal plate and waste our time with a biofuel reactor. And we'll go ahead and put it over here. And once you back out of something that you're building, and you can go right back to it just by hitting the Z and keep hitting your mouse button, and it pops you right up to it. So we'll throw that piece of junk right there. We will throw a piece of wire from it. Let's go around the back side, and we'll go right here. No, we won't. We'll go here. Let's see here. Yeah, about right there. And then from there to there. Okay. Now, my cat is jumping on my door again. You put some fuel in here, and you'll see just how stupid and inefficient this thing is. We're going to go ahead and man, I hate wasting all that stuff in there, because you can see 221 condensed carbon barely fuels it. Yeah, we'll do it.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that's a waste of electricity, but looky there. Now we've got our base teleporter going. We can click on it. Of course, the only place it's going to tell us we can go are the places, the other bases that we've had, and up to the station. I guess it's just the station is the only other places in the base. I don't know why it's listed there twice. It's only got one teleport module. Alright, so that's running. Now I'm gonna take my, well, I can't take my fuel out of there, dang it. Okay. So it says investigate the space station. So I guess I have to go to the space station. So here we go. before it runs out of juice. Work to the station. All right. There we are. Now we're up at the space station. Of course, I've been here before, but it wasn't showing me where it was at. That stupid cat. Sometimes, I swear. Alright. So now, you can't get antimatter here, but you can get cobalt. Let's see how much room I have in my backpack. I probably have a few things to sell. I do. So we'll sell off some things. I don't need that glass right now. It's in the way. Don't need the dehydrogen. We'll sell the old circuits. Silicate powder. We'll sell these GEC relics because I don't need a portal right now. Now hang on to microprocessor. I'm going to need that. Sammy, you stay off my desk. Get your foot back. Thank you. Thank you. He wants on my desk so bad. Okay, so we freed up some space there. Now, another thing, when you come up to the space station, your ship automatically goes with you, so that's cool. So I can go back over here, click on sell, and then hit C, and it'll switch to my starship inventory. So if there's anything there I want to sell, like the pugnium, I get a little bit for that. Got a lot of extra carbon I can get rid of. And I'll keep everything else. Okay, so we've been to the station. Now, this is your merchant guild. And then these guys here, they give you assignments, and once you build up your rank a little bit with the species, they'll let you run missions, and until then it tells you to bugger off. So it doesn't look like he's going to give me anything. Yeah, he looks at me funny and waves me away. So explore the space station, find life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. So it wants us to talk to the life forms and ask about a mysterious signal. Life form puffs himself up as I approach, making most of their impressive size. Perhaps they might recognize the signal mentioned by the base computer. Sorry about that, I just bumped my microphone. Ask about 16. Seems to cause them to shrink. A look of fear crossing over their face, and then in an instant, fear passes. They look at me strangely, but say nothing more. Alright, so we need to find somebody else. These guys are just sitting around. Calls me traveler. It's one of the few words I know of their language. Fourth language I can't understand. With a blink I see the same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. Repeat 16. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare, logged directly into my exosuit. Crimson light fades away and I see the life form staring at me through its visor. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. So there, it's going to send me back to my base computer. It says, visit the technology merchants to upgrade your ship. Visit the cartographer for directions to outposts and other buildings. Take missions from the mission agent to earn valuable rewards. Use the teleporter to instantly return to your base. Now, I believe that teleporter will still let me go to my base even after my biofuel reactor runs out of juice. But now that I've talked to that guy, let's try this guy. We'll see if he'll let me learn a word of his language. So you request dialect help. And we'll just try the first one. Learn the Korvax word for EQ. Okay, I know less than I knew before I asked him. Let's ask this guy. Milestone accomplished. Oh, what was it? Learned 8 words. Alright. Now if we can just talk to this guy. There we go. I can't understand anything they're saying, so I just click through the stuff and request dialect help. Because the more you learn, the more you'll be able to see what they're saying right off the bat. We'll try a Korvax symbol. Word for echoes. There was a ship here a second ago. If you've already visited him, it'll say visited. And usually you can't ask them for help with the language twice. He's wanting to be a scientist to work for me at my base, and I haven't been given that mission yet. See how this one says visited? So now I've already talked to him. We'll talk to a Viking and learn a word from his language. And we'll hit up his buddy if he don't take off on us. Viking symbol. Teach me the word Viking. There he is. Alright, we're going to run after his buddy because he's trying to run away. He don't want to talk to me because I'm strange looking. I get his point, but still. Alright. So now we'll learn a word from this guy. Let's do a mystery symbol. Teach me a word of their language. Word for the. Alright. I don't see any ships coming in. There was one ship since I've been here. Now that I've learned some of the languages, maybe this guy, as soon as this milestone thing will stop, probably going to tell me I learned 10 words. Yep. So, big whoop-de-doo. Alright, come on. Let me in here. Hey dude, I want some work. Let me deliver a package. Nope, no work. Okay, so nothing there. Now we go across over here. We've got 1,370 nanites. The weapon I have here. It's just a basic. Got spaceship upgrades here. Yeah, it's not going to let me get this one. You can only get this one time per system. Okay, there's a ship. It's a B-26 for 5.4 million. It's got a lot more slots than my little 15 slot. Might be worth looking into. Because I've got 5.9 million and a ship I can trade in. So let's check this out. It's definitely a step up. The electronic life form's lights briefly flicker on and off. A new entity looks out at me from behind the mask. Perhaps they've downloaded an entity that's better tooled to negotiate trade with alien species. And let's see what he's got to sell. Alright, there's no antimatter. So let's see what about a ship here. It's got an awful lot of slots. It's got 2, 4, 5, 6 technology slots. And the price is 5.4 million. or just over 5 million if I trade in my ship. I want to see what's here. It pulled in beside us. Well, that's definitely out of my price range. It's not that far out of my price range. But now that ships are coming in, I can at least see what kind of ships come into this system. While I'm here, I'm going to jump in and out of my spaceship to save, because I sold some stuff. And if I do something stupid, I want to be able to reload my save. Alright, so we'll just give it a couple of moments here and see if we can see one of those fighters come in, see what kind of fighters fly into the station. There's a ship coming in now, so we'll see what it is. Just checking the chat real quick to see if anybody was in here. Alright, let's see what's coming in. A flying vacuum cleaner. I was hoping it would have been a fighter, but it's not. This little thing, they call it a fighter. Yeah, it looks more like a go-kart. Little rubber baby bumper in the front. Pokes you instead of shooting you. Get that little pea shooter on top, but a poker on the bottom. Alright, come on, here comes another ship. That's not a fighter either. We'll just give it a few minutes here. It's getting late, so I'll definitely get on here for a nice session on my stream tomorrow, and we'll make a valiant effort trying to find a space station. Or not a space station, a trade post. Matter of fact, that's one thing I might be able to get a recipe for. It's the economy scanner. With the economy scanner, you can locate. I'll get through there. You can locate the trade posts. Let's see what he's got. Oh, I can't get that from him. That was stupid. Okay. Let's see if we can find another ship. Got 2 more slots I could fill up.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so I'm out of oxygen. And there is no other ships coming in at the moment. Alright, so I could either take the teleport down or I could fly down. I'm going to fly down. Let's see what this is coming towards us. That's just a little ship too. Alright, so let's find my base. You can see that little red emblem with the hook in it, the crescent. That's my base. It's wanting me to go to my base computer. And I am not seeing any starship trails leading to my planet, so there may not be a trade post on it, but there should be. Or get close. So once you get close enough to the planet, I can take it off its auto selection and pull my aim back up to my base. Sometimes it'll pull down, you just gotta aim up a little higher. And now we're locked onto the base. And now that I'm closer to the planet, I'm gonna stop before I get too close. I'm gonna look to see if there are any starship trails coming up and down off the planet. There's not, at least not any visible ones. So I'll go ahead and head on down to my base. If I hold the button long enough, there we go. Alrighty. Head on down to the base. See what it's going to do to us next. And we'll pick up there tomorrow and find out what it wants us to do. Because I'm tired. That was a very, very long day at work today. Alright. Hop out of there. Run back to my base computer. And let's see what it wants. Archives terminated. Select new task. Begin decryption. That's stupid. Message follows. Traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Signal acquired. Life signs detected. Okay, see, this thing is out of batteries already. Or out of gas. So, it's dead, but I'll bet you I could teleport back here from the station. Now, it wants me to follow the crescent thing again. Possible distress signal. I have my doubts, but I'll tell you what. Save right here. Jump back in my ship, and I'll be back in a Sorry about that. I cut my microphone off quick and I didn't get to finish what I was saying. Just had to hit the restroom real quick. So let's go see what this thing is. It's saying it might be a distress signal. I doubt that it's a distress signal. It's right behind that mountain. Well, it's around the other mountain. Calm down. Yes, I am. Stop doing what? Alright, so yeah, it's a crashed freighter. That's about what I figured it would be. We'll go ahead and land. I'm going to save. And we'll pick this back up tomorrow afternoon sometime. I'll click save. and we'll get out and investigate this crash site tomorrow when I start back up. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.